Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my hero build series. I am Sylphin. In today's video, we're taking a look at TwinBlast for a multitude of reasons, but haven't done him in a while, and people think he's needs some help. So we're gonna see if in this build today that I'm calling wow. Oh, the Death Dealer, of course. If, yeah, we get a sense if he is indeed broken, if he needs some help here, or if he needs some help in today's current meta. So what basically we've done is go for a just all-out damage build. A lot of attack speed, so we can, because he does naturally fire quicker than other heroes, we can get some Bounty Stalker upgrades, like tons, but just a little bit of health. Literally just like 200 health. Actually, no. 700 health here on the Bounty Stalker later on. So, all right. So we're starting off with a health potion, and oh dear, come on, Death Dealer. Here we go. Strike tokens in slot 2 and 5. So, ladies, like usual, if you want to support the channel, please head on over to my Patreon account and my Patreon account and my Twitch account, if you would like to support the my Amazon wishlist, of course. If you what a day! If you would like to support the channel, please head on over there so that you can if you want to really support the channel and help me out. So TwinBlast. Some people have said that he has issues in the early game last hitting, and I would already agree with them. I have 2 strike tokens, and there we go. Okay, I'm like really gonna have to split hairs here. No, that still didn't get it. So you know what? Already I would agree with. No, still didn't get it. Still didn't get it. So what are we going to go for here? There's a very first ability. We went with his right click or right trigger 2. That is definitely the ability you need to go for first, your defensive ability, because what it does is it gives you a short dash, a short directional dash that is in whichever direction you are kind of moving in, like with your keys or your joystick, your thumbstick. It's not in the direction he's facing, so if I'm moving backwards, I will go backwards in that direction. It's only 550 range, but it does certainly work very nice, and definitely the ability you have to get. Just like this Gaurdian here, definitely really should have gotten. He really should have. Damn it. His skill rises. Excuse me. Oh, itchy. Definitely should have gotten his teleport. We definitely have to get that very first. Second ability we went with was his grenade. What that does, you can shoot it out there, slows down the enemy, and does just a little wee bit of damage. So it's really not that. We're going to do this to try to get away from him. And there we go. So very nicely, Gaurdian gave it away just a little bit here, or else he probably could have gotten a little bit more done if he had just let that Kwang engage right on top of me, and then because it kind of gave it away as soon as he was being really aggressive. Yeah. So one thing that I'm kind of struggling with is, do you stand on this corner right here so that if somebody does try to come up, you can kind of juke them, jump on their head, do some kind of like really funny business? Or do you stand way the heck? Oh, fuck's sake! Okay, good, she got it. Or do you stand way the heck over there so that it would take a really long time for the enemy to get to you? I don't know. I really. Where the deuce did that come from? Just kind of appeared out of nowhere. Interesting. So. I would definitely, itchy eye, I'm sorry. I would definitely agree with folks when they are saying that, oh my god, can I hit please? That he does have issues with TwinBlast hitting here in this early game. His basic attack only goes up by like seemingly 1 damage per character level, so per hero level. So it certainly is a tough time here. This. So if I can just get a goddamn basic attack, he does attack much faster than a lot of characters. I am definitely noticing that for sure. So it is a little off-putting here, and I don't play TwinBlast very often at all. So we're going to cut it. Last hits, man. Sorry for the curse words. I'm not sure really quite what. I'm just really trying to concentrate here, make sure that this happens. So the Decker's going to be back. Alrighty. There seems to be like a weird lag with his basic attack. I don't know what it is. Like, it seems like it almost feels like it curves through the air as it comes out of his of his guns. I don't know. It's kind of strange. But please let me know in the comments if I'm just bad or it's not warranted or something like that. So let me know. See, like, I didn't even hit that character there. Now his ultimate, another point of contention in the community. It's basically a DPS decrease when you use the ability. It's called Barrage, and there we go. And you basically get these huge, like, rocket launchers on your arms to shoot some... Oh, okay. So now I'm going to be right back. Now that she has come and replaced us, we can go back. So a barrage, it's you channel some rockets that just kind of shoot out from you at 48 physical damage per hit in a small AoE, really small AoE. Really small, like stupidly small. We're going for the Guardian's War just for a little bit of health here in this early game. So that will really help just staying alive against a lot of damage from the enemy team. Alright, so the thing about the barrage though is that I actually don't think I explained his Q ability or square ability. It's called Nitro. It just buffs your basic attack, giving you 28 more physical, attack speed. So that's really all that it does. And okay, I thought that Grux and Decker was coming over here to do something, but obviously not. What it does though is it also buffs your barrage, which it doesn't say at all, but it actually does. It does buff your your ultimate. So if you need to, there we go. If you do need to, get that off faster, just more DPS here, you can use it for that. So we're gonna do this here. Oh shit! I'm gonna use this to get back up, and then just take pot shots at this Gideon here, and some good damage off on him. And yeah, so we're gonna go back here, see if we can do something for this long. There we go. We're gonna use our nitro here, some damage off, but not very much. So, all right. So I definitely should have been paying attention to that engagement there on the left side or on the right side. So that could have definitely been there and do a little bit more damage. Yeah. So your Q does actually work with your ultimate. It does. It does. So if you want to increase the DPS of your ultimate, you can use it. Now, really, the only thing that I think that his ultimate is really good for at the moment, because it seems like it is a DPS decrease, is for clearing minion waves. So remember that it does pierce. It does pierce minion waves. So what you need to do is actually target the ground around the enemy. Like, you have to target their feet, because then when the rockets hit the ground, then you can actually, do that damage. So here we're gonna use the ultimate here. I'm gonna try to aim at the feet here, use our Q, and increase that damage. And as you can see, it really does nothing. Like, it's not even hitting. It's not even hitting those because it pierces. So it really doesn't do very much of anything. Really quite frustrating, and yeah, we're not going to be able to do anything in here. Okay, you know what? In this early game, TwinBlast was really underwhelming. Really underwhelming. I mean, I didn't really do very much in that engagement there on the right by that harvester, but definitely so far, very underwhelming. That's for sure. This Decker, though, I do feel safe with her around. And I'm just gonna kind of just continue. Now that we have some, mid lane, why did somebody leave it? Not pushed up so much. This is really risky running through the jungle here. I think I'll be alive. Oh shit, there's a Agora. Alright, so now that the Gaurdian is there, I thought that it'll be pushed more, but thankfully it was not. Alrighty, 6 card power. The thing now, though, is that we have actually good damage now. So last hitting is really easy with a really fast attack speed. We're doing quite well. Now we're going to go with a Flashfire Piston here. We have one of them. That's 2-1-1-1. So it's going to be very nice here. So it equals 6 card power. So in the 4th slot here, look at that. All of that damage and 11 more attack speed, especially with TwinBlast. He doesn't get attack speed every level. So you can see we got 11, we have 111. Right? You start off attacking 100% attack speed, right? You have 100%. So that's 100%. So he doesn't get it. He does benefit from attack speed a lot, even right off the bat. But because he has so little damage, the math still works out that you need, 6, 7, 8 card power per card points of physical damage in order to actually start benefiting from attack speed. I do have a video about that. Please go check it out. One of my most watched videos, just because I guess it is super helpful if you, to know if you are indeed, having enough attack speed for the damage, what that balance is, etc., etc. So let's see here if we can do anything. I'm not sure. The teams are just really content to stay on my way mid here. They do know that I'm coming, though. I just saw their ward. So let's see if I can help. Oh yeah, the Bellica is not really doing anything here. And oh yeah, nice, good job, good job. Now we are going to, I'm always be focusing on our Nitro in terms of skill upgrades, just because that attack speed, again, is really, really nice with him if you want to do the damage, and if I would just hit the damn thing, we would actually get that benefit. So, I mean, 45 additional % attack speed is really, really good. So, I would say upgrade your Nitro for sure, as much as you can. We don't have any wards, so let's actually do that. And I'm actually going to rotate left. So we have a 3v1 or 2v1. Yeah, there we go. I'll relieve this steal here that's going on, and hopefully I can maybe tip the tide of this battle here. I'm being really aggressive, coming in from behind, but oh boy, go on steal. Nicely done with this grenade here, but I really can't use his grenade at all. I find it really, really difficult to use, and oh, this steal is tanky already. I'm gonna body block with a TwinBlast. Doubt you'd ever see that. Here, oh boy, I just want to finish him off, guys, come on! I'm gonna do this, try to do this, please heal for me. I use my health potion, trying to do this. Come on, Grux, pull him away, please! Come on, Grux, man. Alright. Well, that definitely didn't go nearly as well as it definitely could have. Damn. Alright, so the next one we're going in for is another Flashfire Piston. The whole bunch of attack speed is coming on this blast harness later on, but we do need that that damage. So I'm gonna go here in the 6th slot. Yeah. We're gonna get this kinetic first after this, but it depends on how much card power we have. Actually, let's discard this. Get again this strike, because that is certainly better in the math department for sure. All right, we got a team fight here in this. And this lane, and we kill them! Yes, we can! And they just gave us the advantage here. We're doing a dance, ladies and gentlemen. And looks like we are winning here. Okay, so that was pretty good. The enemy team thought they could take out oh boy, oh, very nicely done. But we do have some health potions, so I'm actually going to be pretty aggressive here. Let's go forward. And, ooh, very nice stasis gem. Oh, but the damage from the Gaurdian! Crazy damage. Very nice. Not really too upset about that. So we're going to finish off this Flashfire Piston here. A whole bunch of damage. That's going to be nuts. Now we're going to the Bounty Stalker for a little bit of health. And now we have a 33% attack speed. That's going to be pretty nice with that nitro as well. Remember that nitro should be considered a little bit in this equation as well. So now we're going to go for the Bounty Stalker next. Get that crit that we're going to have, or that we're going to be able to get faster, because we do have that little bit of crit, especially with that nitro. It's going to be very, very nice. So you're going to get that Bounty Stalker with maybe just one, maybe one health, in there, one greater health. We'll have to see. 8 card power, ladies and gentlemen. We're going into the Bounty Stalker. It's going to be very, very nice here with a little bit of health. It worked very nicely. Nope, don't want to do that. But we do have to head right lane. But looks like they got it. I was close by to right lane, but I did not have very much health. So I don't think... I would have just given them more card power than they already had, so that was just how it went. Made a good split push and wasn't able to do very much with it. So I did get the black buff and was able to push down that right lane just a bit and get a little bit of tower damage, but again, I wasn't quite able to make anything happen. I do think there's a bit of lag here, but maybe a little bit, but I think it's manageable. Alrighty, we got a team fight, and what we are going to have to do is try to play it safe. But it looks like the enemy team is just going to have a day here. Let's get our stacks going here. Oh wow! For some reason that didn't buff on me. So look at this. We're going to have a 30% crit chance very, very soon here, and we do. Look at that, 10. So. I just need to continue attacking somebody, but it looks like, yeah, so great job on the enemy team, and we're just taking out. Better team fight. They won. So, there we go. And yeah, that's going to be a whole team wipe here. 5 for 0. Very nice team fight there by the enemy team. Yeah, so I'm going to get a little bit more health. Try to stay alive. And after the Bounty Stalker, we're going for the Blast Harness. Now our attack speed is going to go through the roof. Through the roof. So with all of this kinetic here, it's going to help a ton. What we are going to do though is we're not going to completely upgrade this all the time. What we're going to do is we're going to go into our Rust Breaker here in slot 1, get rid of that health potion, and then get some penetration in there as well. So we're going to have to take a look at the enemy team, and obviously you're going to have 176, nothing, and a little bit. Nothing, and a little bit. So we're just going to get a little bit here. We're going to get that major penetration, but nothing else, and then the rest will be damage. Just to take into account the enemy team. And even then, I mean, really, I shouldn't really be attacking the tank. Preferably, I should be trying to attack maybe the Grim or that Gaurdian. Those would be the targets that would be best for me to attack. Squishy targets so that our damage gets applied quicker to those that deal the damage as well. We got a tower, but now we are going to have trouble here getting away. Steel! Hey, steel! Very nice. And there we go. So let's try this. Try to jump away here. Do this here. Do that. And, can I dodge them? No, not really. Nope. Yeah, so the enemy... Yeah. Hey. Dove a tower. Killed it. Good claps. And just couldn't get away. So, there you guys have it. 3 card power now. We're not going to go for that blast harness. We're going to go all the way over here for this. And let's see here. So, in the Rust Breaker, we have options. Major Pierce, Strike, and a whole bunch of, you know, so... we're always going to get this Major Pierce, you know what, just to account for heroes' innate base armor. So, we're always going to get this, but then the rest is options. I would have a 2 strike, 2 pierce, or a 1 pierce and 1 strike. I don't have enough strikes here to make this build work, so this would be a 1 strike instead. So what we're going to do, Major Pierce and 2 2-point strikes in this build. That's ideally, but I think what we're going to have to do is go for Major Pierce, Minor Pierce, and then 2-point strike. Well, let's take a look. I think this, yeah, there you go. So, you know what? Yeah, let's get this Minor Pierce. We'll get a Major Pierce and the 2-point strike and a 1-point, well, the 1-point Pierce that we got earlier. So let's see if we can hold off 3 people here pushing into this lane. Really, that steel should have just been away. That steel's looking to ult, isn't it? Isn't he? Yeah. No, he definitely is. And now we got 4. Very nice. Oh, a whole bunch of last hits. And let's see if this Gaurdian... Oh, come on. Oh, man. Okay. All right, so here's a team fight in the jungle. Oh, someone needs to defend right lane. I'll stick with these guys, but defend right lane. Decker, the mid lane will be fine, but alright, let's see if we can get there in time. Alright, here is the fight. A little bit of tickle on them, but wasn't able to capitalize on that Grux's pull. He did only pull that steel, but nothing really happened from it. So let's get this red buff very quickly, as there'll be a nice 25% damage increase that we will have for sure. And okay, well, a definitely dominant display by the enemy team. Very, very nice. And 6 card power already. Very nice. Here, we're going to be a little bit aggressive here. Get these white camp very nice and quick, because we have the damage. Place some wards here so we have some good vision. I'll maybe steal this black buff only so that the enemy maybe can't get it. So let's get that. So these white camps really quickly. And go on to the black camp here. Where is the enemy? So they're definitely getting Orb Prime. We haven't seen any of them. Oh, there's Kwang, and he's way back there. So, There's a couple of them over there as well. Or maybe they're posturing to get Prime. Alright. Ah, damn. That steel's gonna have a really nice ult opportunity, but there it's totally done. And, Yeah, I'm going to have to retreat here. And here's this Bellica. Not sure he's going to be able to do anything. I'm not going to... Okay. Well, I guess we are... Ooh, very nice stasis gem. Well, I'm not going to totally abandon my team here. No, okay, yeah, so the... Oh, but then, now the whole team's coming, so yeah, no, we're going to go back in. Very nice. I'm not going to try to attack this. I'm going to go for the squishy guys here. But look, hopefully that Decker there is going to be able to... And look at this damage here on the... But now this little bit of pen's going to be work a little bit here. Look at this. Yeah, baby. So, but looks like that Decker wasn't able to secure the inhibitor. Oh boy. Alright, so we're going to try to escape here, but looks like they know exactly where I'm going, yeah. So I'm going to go way over here. Try to go around them. So they're going to try coming from me here. There's that Gideon and the Kwang! And now it's a wild goose chase. Is the Gideon coming through here? Nope. Ultimate ready, sure. I'll lead him right to you. And I'm safe. Woohoo! Oh boy. Alright, well, at least the game's been fun so far. And I've just been enjoying myself, so at least there is that much. Not too sure that we're going to be able to bring this game back, but 12 card power. Yeah, so what's next here? We're going to get this Major Pierce and a Strike, and now we can get a whole bunch of this. But what we are going for next is the Windcarver Blade in this Guardian's Ward here. So we're going to get rid of this Guardian's Ward. Windcarver Blade, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So we're going to do this, and we're going to get Major Strike. All right, let's see here. You know what? Let's get full of this kinetic, because we want that fully crit bonus, so that when we do get the stacks super duper quick that we will now, we're gonna we're gonna crit for a lot of damage very often. So kind of cool that we're gonna get to see this here in action. I will. Oh boy. I would like to go right lane and help out my team, but I don't think we're going to be able to. Look at this crazy attack speed. That was with Nitro on as well. The Nitro does not have a diminishing returns in that it still gives you 45% increased attack speed. It's just that 45% of 1 second is a lot less than 45% of 10 seconds, if you know what I mean here. Alright, so I'm going to go for this. So we're going to switch to this Kwang now. Look at the crazy attack speed and the crits that were happening. I think it's a good proof of concept. We still had 9 more CP of, 12 CP of damage left to go. Boy, if you imagine if we could, if we had gotten that 12 CP worth of damage, that would have been crazy. Would have been crazy. We were critting there for almost 300, plus an additional 12, which is 60 damage on top of that. Oh man, Just crazy. Just crazy. We'll take a look at the build. So in case you might not have put 2 and 2 together, the Death Dealer, the whole theme is the Death Dealers from the Underworld universe. They're pistols and shooting crazy fast with their like automatic pistols and stuff. High attack speed, utilizing the Bounty Stalker, blast harness for that crit bonus, and a whole bunch of attack speed, including the Windcarver Blade and the Flashfire Pistons, etc., etc. That's a theme of the build. Still able to get 700 additional health, which is a good amount. That's about the amount that you need before armor and barrier starts to actually increase your effective health more than health. So, I mean, really, this is about as much health as I think a true ADC carry ranger should have in a perfect meta. I think personally, I feel like this, like 6 CP, that's good enough. 7 if you count the one on the Bounty Stalker. I think that's fair. I really think that's fair. I don't have a ward in this build, which I know I said at the beginning of the video. I think this is my only build that I would like to use on like a pre-made team with a TwinBlast that is actually kind of balanced. I do feel definitely now that he is fairly weak. He is fairly weak. He really needs to be protected. Again, I mean, we had this 9 CP of card power left to add in, and it was all physical damage. So, boy, I think we really would have done a ton of damage if you really protect your TwinBlast with this build. Let him get those shots off, build up that Bounty Stalker crazy fast. Holy smokes. I think it would be really, really exciting. So, anyways, so here's a build starting off with your 2 strike tokens and a health token or a health potion. Oh my god, you can't go without anything else because you need that physical damage to get even a remote chance of last hitting, because 25 basic attack damage for TwinBlast, that's what he starts off with, 25. I don't even think you could last hit a damn thing with 25 basic attack. So yeah, you definitely need that. Then you go into a Flashfire Piston with 2-1-1 Strike. Oh, 2-1-1 Strike. There we go. I need to fix that in my notes. 2-1-1 Strike. Maybe we could go for a little bit of attack speed, but I think that we're going to stick with what the math says is correct. And then you go into another Flashfire Piston, even more damage and some kinetic as well. Now you can start adding in the kinetic at this point. After the Flashfire Piston, you go into the Bounty Stalker. You will have a fair amount of attack speed. Remember, you'll have your 11 and 11, 22, plus that 11 is 33. 33% increased attack speed plus your 45 from your nitro. That's a lot. So you do have a nice good burst of attack speed. So you can really start using this Bounty Stalker, which we're going to go into next. Maybe some health at that point, even some more. Like you saw here, we were behind and needed that health to stay alive. Worked out perfectly. There's no upgrade bonus, so you don't need to get that greater health. Can save it for later. Next, you go into the Blast Harness. I would honestly... I would get... Here, we're going to switch this around. I would get the Rust Breaker first. I would get the Rust Breaker first. Get, you know, your... See, I don't have another Minor Strike here, so... to make this all nice and even. But you do get that major pierce that you really need to cut through that base armor on every hero. And then you have options, either 2 strike, 1 strike, which in this case is 2 strike, or 2 pierce and 1 pierce if there's a ton of armor on the enemy team, etc., etc. After that Rust Breaker, then into Blast Harness, a whole bunch of kinetic, because now you will be doing quite a bit of damage with the Rust Breaker on. So you can get that crit bonus that you'll finally be able to use once you have a whole bunch of crit to get those, a whole bunch of kinetic to get that crit bonus really quickly to utilize that crit bonus. Then Rustbreaker to replace, or the Windcarver Blade to replace whatever it is at that point, for even more damage and attack speed. Crazy. I really like it. Maybe you don't, but please let me know down in the comments. I really like this. It's very, very carry-like. Only 7 CP worth of health. That's it. Like, you're gonna have to protect him, but boy, at 60 card power, if you can be protected, build those stacks like you will be able to in an instant, you're gonna do a crazy amount of damage. Crazy amount of damage. And you know what? I wish we would have seen that today. Please like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, share it with the community, of course, subscribe if you found this content helpful or simply enjoyed it. Please subscribe and consider, damn it, going over here, Patreon account, following me on Twitch, going to my Amazon wish list. It would be to support the channel, be really appreciated. Till next time, like always, stay optimistic and positive.